Enrique stood up and threw a tub of popcorn over Trina after seemingly being commanded to do so by his girlfriend, firing 6 rounds towards Michael.
We continue following developing.
No, release Enrique. Arrest his girlfriend. Arrest that thought. She the one that made him crash out. Your girlfriend that ruined your life, and she out walking free getting cracked by another nigga. I know she getting them cheeks beat up by another man now. All right, man, before we start, go ahead and like the video, bro. They said bro got smoked over a movie theater seat, bro.
Show me your hands. Do you have a gun? Okay, stand back here, man. Okay, do we have somebody with a gun?
Go find them. All right.
Where's the guy with the gun?
You think they want to be near the guy with the gun? How they going there? Go find him. What you mean? Obviously, walk in there and see the guy with the blick. Common sense. You over asking pedestrians like they know. Where's he at? Come on, guys. It did. If it's a guy in there with a blick, you better hurry up and go in there before he smokes somebody else. What you scared?
I know. Just keep pressure on it for now.
You can't be scared, bro. You can't have to be a police officer to be scared, bro. That don't coincide. You know what I mean? I know that's a new vocabulary word y'all didn't know about. Coincide. Y'all ain't know about that one. Hold
Pressure
up.
on it. Okay. Can you walk?
Ooh, he the one that got blicked.
If you need me to, I will. Please, sir, could you take me?
We have any way we can stage 40 people.
I've been shot.
Do you have a firearm on you?
I do not.
Okay. Make sure you don't
Please.
I'm Red Cross trained. Can I?
Yeah, if you can assist, man, we're trying to figure out where the shooter
Please,
is.
sir.
You're not.
Where did you get shot from and who did
You're
you
not.
shoot by?
I don't know. It was just felt like it came from this way.
Where were you at?
I was standing on the side, like I was pushed up, and everybody just kept
On the side of where? Where
I
at?
was in the movies.
Which one?
It was in the movie. 15.
Movie 15?
Yes.
Now sprint. Sprint into action.
Okay. Where's the need to go? Okay, you go this place.
Keep pressure on it. You guys need I have
Bro.
a.
Cuz will be okay. Bro got a leg shot. My nigga, he's not about to die. He will be okay. Go get the guy that's doing the shooting. Why are you worried about Cuz? You keep asking, where is he at? Where is he at? And then you're not even going to where he's at. What? You better be sprinting in the movie 15.
Put pressure on it.
Yeah, have him put pressure on it, dude.
Do you have an aid bag?
He trying to stall though. He trying to stall till more officers get there so they can go do it. You get what I'm saying?
We have an active shooter at Central Rio 24. You need to switch to another area.
He don't want to do it. He like, hey, he got a blick in there. I don't know about that.
So just so you by yourself. You got something. Got it. So you can get
Yeah.
Just one of those. I think those are chest compressions.
Okay.
See if you can use those.
If I was there, bro, those look like backwood
Get a
packs.
chest seal, you got a chest seal? Get a couple? Good?
If I was there, I would have literally had the suspect in the back of the cop car and the guy who got hit right there sitting down getting healed up within 5 minutes. No longer. Okay, yes. Thank you. Yes. Come on. You should have been did this.
What theater?
Woo. They had to get the female to do it. Come on. Okay, I appreciate your bravery, my baby. What you look like? I might take you on a date or something if you look good. Clap them cheeks. What you look like? Turn the body cam around. I like your bravery.
Albuquerque Police Department.
Put your hands up now!
I ain't gonna lie, y'all better not get
Thankfully,
good down.
ladies and gentlemen, a mass shooting incident never occurred. However, sadly, something did happen, and the circumstances, well, to say they were disturbing would be an understatement. No Hard Feelings, a movie where a 32-year-old Uber driver called Maddie Barker, played by Jennifer Lawrence,
Never
answers
seen
a
it.
Craigslist dating ad placed by the mother and father of an introverted teen boy preparing
Sounds
for
ass.
college. I won't spoil the plot, but I'm pretty sure if you haven't seen the movie, you can see where the story ends up going. The film was scheduled for release on the 23rd of June 2023, and looking back, it did okay on its opening weekend, meaning screenings for the movie were relatively busy. To no surprise then, some opted to choose the Sunday viewing. For 52-year-old Army vet Michael Tenorio and his wife Trina, that was the exact case. A quiet date night. When the couple arrived at the Cinemark Century Rioplex in Albuquerque just prior to 9 PM on Sunday the 25th, seats were available, but there was one slight issue. Where they wanted to sit, row F, had seats available but not next to each other. This was no problem according to the ticket usher, who gave them tickets for seats 8 and 11. The usher told the couple that if they asked the people sitting in seats 9 and 10 to move down one, everyone could sit where they wanted to.
That's
It would be
true.
no problem. However,
That's
it
true.
was. After grabbing some snacks, Michael and Trina would head down to screen 15. They sat in seats 8 and 9. The people who were supposed to be in seats 9 and 10 weren't present. A few moments later though, 19-year-old Enrique Padilla and his girlfriend who hasn't been named arrived. They were the couple who had pre-booked seats 9 and 10.
Okay.
A friendly conversation between the two groups started. Enrique politely asked them to move seats, but in response, Michael explained that movie theatre staff told them it was okay to use one of the seats. Enrique didn't really like that response though. Things went
They didn't tell you, so now you're lying. You're lying to cuz. You disrespected him in his face. They didn't tell you it was okay. They said ask him. They said ask cuz. And then Enrique or the old head right there, whatever your name is, you already made a mistake, my nigga. If you going to the movies with your joint, bro, don't ever go to no packed movie theater. Why are you going to the packed movie theater, my nigga? You know we not going to movie theaters to watch the movie, cuz. We're not going to the movie theaters to watch the movie. So your ass better either go on a slow Tuesday or you better go to the movie theater that don't nobody go to. You get what I'm saying? It might be even the one with the hard chairs that don't have the soft recliner seats. You might have to go to the hood one with the little sign outside that don't even light up and one letter missing on the... You might have to go to that one, bro. Just because nobody's going to be there, you could get active in there. You know what I mean? You know, if you know, you know. We ain't going to... Spider-Man type shit. You know, if you know, you know. We ain't going to say too much. You know what I'm saying? YouTube guideline.
went left quickly and an argument broke out. To try and calm tensions though, things went left quickly and an argument broke out.
Yeah.
To try and calm tensions, Enrique's girlfriend went to grab theatre staff. When the manager arrived, they apologised for the inconvenience, and for the mishap, they told Enrique and his girlfriend to head down to the front desk once the movie had finished, and they'd receive a full refund. It seemed initially as if the pair were okay with that outcome. They sat next to Michael and Trina, but over the next few moments, Enrique stood up and threw a tub of popcorn over Trina after seemingly being commanded to do so by his girlfriend. A witness would later tell reporters that the girlfriend whispered in Enrique's ear, and then he threw the snack. After the popcorn was thrown, Michael sprang to Trina's defense and pushed Enrique. That push sent him flying. What was his response? Firing 6 rounds towards Michael.
We continue following developing news this morning. Albuquerque police say that at least one person is dead and another is injured after being shot at an Albuquerque movie theater. News 13's
That's what I
Carla
say,
Sosa
bro.
is live here with details. Good morning, Carla.
That's what I say, bro. Rumbling don't exist in 2025. It's non-existent. So you really might as well never try to fight nobody, bro. It's non-existent, bro. Most niggas are just gonna pull out a blick and just blick you down right there. No even thought or process of consequences. Back in the day, niggas was smart. You know what I mean? Now TikTok got their brain messed up. They don't even think of consequences no more. They just gonna blick you down right there and deal with it later, bro. And It is what it is. You're going to be sent up in heaven, you know what I mean? Because you over here trying to fight. You know what I mean? Old head trying to fight, bro. This not back in the days when you was young. He young as shit, bro. He grew up in the 2000s, bro. They don't fight. Like, come on.
Good morning, David. Officials
I know you was born 1980 and shit. It was different back then.
Century Rio Theater near I-25 and Jefferson after 9 last night. Officers on scene quickly found the first victim injured outside of the theater. Another person was found inside one of the theaters dead from their gunshot wounds. At this point, police believe the incident was not random.
2 of the 6 bullets would hit Michael. An off-duty police officer rushed to his aid. However, he would sadly be pronounced dead at the scene. Luckily, no one else was hit. After shooting Michael, Enrique would flee. He headed outside of the cinema with a self-inflicted gunshot wound. His girlfriend didn't initially follow, rather attacked Trina as she was by her husband's side. Earlier on in the video, self-inflicted gunshot wound. His girlfriend didn't initially follow, rather attacked Trina as she was by her husband's side. Earlier on in the video, you would have spotted Enrique speaking with officers.
So that was the one that shot him.
Okay, boss. Put pressure on it. Okay. Can you walk?
No. If you need me to, I will. Please, sir, could you take me?
We have anywhere we can stage 43, 55.
I've been shot.
Man, you caused this.
I do not.
Okay, make sure you don't
Please.
I'm Red Cross trained. Can I?
Yeah, if you can assist, man, we're trying to figure out where the shooter
Please,
is.
sir. I'm bleeding.
Oh, that's why he wasn't answering no questions. He wasn't giving no helpful insight. My nigga, you are the shooter. Okay. See, I didn't know all this at first, guys. Hey, can you tell me drop by with the shooter is? Nigga, that's him. That's him.
Where did you get shot from and who did you get shot by?
I don't know. It was just felt like it came from this way.
Where were you at?
I was standing on the side, like I was pushed up, and everybody just kept
On the side of where? Where
I
at?
was in the movies.
Which one?
It was in the movie. 15.
Movie 15?
Yes.
Right. San Antonio LAPD and being advised he was in theater 15.
You lying ass.
Okay,
Please, sir, where do you go?
You liar.
Keep pressure on it. You guys need I have a,
Yo, I didn't know that was
rushed to hospital for his gunshot injury. He was initially treated as a victim rather than a suspect, but over the course of the quick police investigation, it was clear that he was the shooter. And once he was released from the hospital, he was arrested and charged with murder, shooting at an occupied building, and tampering with evidence. During a few court hearings since his arrest, his lawyers have stated that Enrique was the innocent party during this incident. After all, he was pushed and this caused him to open fire and so
My nigga, did he? Are we listening to the same story? Are we listening to the same story? My nigga. Nah, actually, bro. You know what I mean? No, release Enrique. Arrest his girlfriend. Arrest that thought. You get what I'm saying? She the one that made him crash out. Why would you listen? I don't like. Your girlfriend that ruined your life, and she out walking free getting cracked by another nigga. I know she getting them cheeks beat up by another man now. You know what I mean? Don't think she's gonna hold you down in prison, call you every day, bro. She might call you for a couple weeks, then them phone calls gonna stop, and she gonna be getting her back going out, bro. Look at you now. You didn't like. Come on, bro. Y'all niggas be dumb. Y'all be dumb. Y'all let females ruin y'all life, bro.
self-defense. However, the judge overseeing the case sided with the prosecution, stating, quote, "You can't create the situation and then say, well, I was acting in self-defense when you created that situation."
Yeah.
Enrique's bail request was denied during a bond hearing. He's to stay in jail until he goes on trial in the near future. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you destroy not just one, but two families within moments. That split-second decision has caused so much pain and suffering. He's not just took a father away from his family, because we know Michael had at least one child, but he's took himself away from his own family as well. And because of what? A literal movie theatre seat. During my research for this case, I came across a Redditor who posted about the shooting. He was there on that day in June of 2023. Although he wasn't in Screen 15, I think his testimony really paints a picture of what it was like for the majority of moviegoers. The incident was in Theatre 15. I was in Theatre 16 watching Guardians. My friend, wife and I all heard what sounded like a gunshot or series of shots, as did everyone in our theatre. This was during a violent, loud scene in the movie. People near us were wondering out loud if it was a part of the movie or not.
Yeah.
We couldn't tell what was going on. No one told us to evacuate. No one told us to shelter in place. We received no messaging and the movie just continued. It wasn't until we tried to leave the theatre after the movie ended that the couple sitting next to us talked about an active shooter in the theatre. We didn't even know if they were serious, but we decided to evacuate via the emergency exit and others followed us. We were literally just sitting ducks in the theatre for more than 15 minutes as the movie ended with no word of any issue. When we saw the front of the parking lot, there were 20 to 30 cop cars. That's when we knew it was serious. I understand why Cinemark/Rio wouldn't send someone into the line of fire with the shooting being so close, but it feels so reckless. Icky being home now, not knowing they did nothing to warn any of us in that theatre 10 feet away from a shooting they were aware of. They need to figure a way to send a digital message to our screen. Other screens were cut off, as I've read, and people were told to evacuate. That just simply didn't happen for us, despite being less than 10 feet across.
I told you what should have happened, bro. As soon as the cops got there, they should have sprung into action and got the shooter. They over here, you know what I mean? Oh, well, actually, they didn't do it, but even if they did, they couldn't. Because my nigga was sitting out there lying. That was him. That was him. But it's not the fact if it was him or not, or if it was somebody else. Because I'm saying this could have been a different situation. This was just a situation where he just shot one guy. You get what I'm saying? Because he had an argument. This could have been a mass shooting. This could have been somebody that walked in trying to smoke a lot of people. You get what I'm saying? If that was the case, then he would have just been blicking niggas down in the theater left and right, and nobody would have did anything because the cops outside scared. Come on, man. Let's get it together, bro.
Across the hall.
Let's get it together, bro. We gotta stop being scared. Even the female cop, she was the brave one. Hey, my baby, like I said, I need to see what you look like. You know what I'm saying? I might take you out with me, you know what I mean? Show you all the hospitality in the world because I appreciate the bravery. You know what I'm saying? You deserve it for sure. You deserve the world because them other niggas, they was scared. He was scared. He asking too many questions. Why is you asking so many questions? Act now. Ask questions later, bro. Don't ask questions and then try to act later, because if you try to act later, then the act is already going to happen and you're going to be dealing with all this and blah, blah, blah. And now people, get what I'm saying? Come on, bro. Stop being dumb. Hey, man, that's the end of this video, though, man. That nigga Enrique, like I said, bro. No, we didn't even, hold up. We didn't even, what happened to the Donnie? What happened to his girlfriend? She didn't get no consequences, no nothing, no sentences. No, like but the bitch just got away free? Oh, man. But you know, it is some stat out there that like females serve like 66% less time than men do or something like that. So either they gonna serve less time or they ain't gonna serve no time at all. In this situation, she just ain't serve no time at all. She basically the one that instigated and planned the hit. She told him do that. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for her, he would have been chilling. You know, I could tell my nigga was a simp. I could tell he was taking her on that date just to impress her, just to spend money on her. She was a bop. She was getting cracked by everybody. He was a simp. He spent money on her. He gave her all his time and attention. He loved her so bad, he would do anything for her. You know what I'm saying? He would lay himself on the ground in the rain and let her step over him or something. You know what I mean? That's the type of boy he was. He was a straight simp. But, yeah, she definitely needs to be charged. Find her and charge her immediately, too. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? That's the end of this video, though, man. If you enjoyed it, go leave a like, go drop a comment down below, hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications, and we gonna catch y'all in the next one.